my kitchen. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Katrina, and on this channel I pretty much share everything that happens in my kitchen, from grocery hauls and what's for dinner videos, and I also have a new series called Monthly Freezer Meal Prep. So if you love that content, please stick around. I would absolutely love to have you here. But today I have a huge stock up monthly grocery haul to share with you all. It is time for me to film another freezer meal prep video, and I need to fill my freezers. They are looking a little bit empty. All we have left from last month's freezer meal prep is one chicken pot pie, and I'm gonna be bringing that out soon anyway, probably for a lunch this week. So I want to go ahead and film another freezer meal prep. I've brought so much stuff this week. We're going to be putting together a bunch of freezer dinner meals to fill my freezer so that hopefully we can save money in the long run once I go ahead and grab all the meats as well, which I wasn't able to grab in tonight's grocery haul. I'm pretty sure I'll be sitting at around $400 for this week, which it's probably my biggest grocery haul ever. But I'm going to go ahead and show you everything that I got in the grocery haul. I'll unpack it, pop it on the bench here, show you what I got, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you our meal plan and explain a little bit about sort of what's going to be coming up in next week's freezer meal prep video. So stay tuned for all of that, but I'm going to go ahead and grab those groceries, and then I will be back really soon to show you what we got in our grocery haul. So most of the groceries fit on the bench, but I still have a couple bags down there that I need to unpack. So I'm going to start over this side and show you the fridge and freezer stuff so I can put that away, and then I'm going to go ahead and unpack that produce and extra snacks and things that are left in those bags. But the first thing that I grabbed was just a carton of free range eggs. I really want to meal prep just a bunch of hard boiled eggs this week. My 2-year-old is loving hard boiled eggs as a snack, so I am riding that train, and I'm going to just keep them cooked and in the fridge for whenever she wants one. I've gone ahead and stocked up on these singles cheese slices. They're just those processed ones, but my son and my partner both love these, so I just like to always make sure we have plenty of these for their Vegemite and cheese sandwiches. I also went ahead and got a block of mozzarella cheese. So this is for some of the freezer meal prep that I'm going to be making next week, except this block is way too small, I think, for what I need it for. So I will probably have to go ahead and grab another block of cheese for that as well, which isn't a problem because, as I said earlier, I do need to go back and grab some meats anyway. I also want to head to the sort of veg fruit market sort of thing we have in the middle of our sort of shopping center. So I want to go ahead and check out what they have and grab some more fruit as well, because they really didn't have much at our Woolworths, so I need to stock up a little on that stuff too. So there's still quite a bit of shopping to do tomorrow, but as I said, this is a really expensive grocery haul, but we really did need quite a lot of this stuff to be stocked up since they've been sold out of a lot of this in the stores for so long. The next thing that I grabbed was just a little sour cream. That is for chicken fajitas that we're going to be making up, and I am actually the only one that has sour cream, so I only needed to grab a little one of that. I grabbed 2 tubs of the light ricotta. This is for the lasagna that I'm going to be meal prepping in next week's video, but it is an interesting type of lasagna. I'm going to go ahead and talk about that more when I get to the meal plan though, but I'm excited for that one. I grabbed some salted butter. I can't remember what that's for, but it's something to do with the meal prep. I needed some butter for that. I also went ahead and grabbed 4 bags of this mushroom and ricotta ravioli. I've said this before on my channel, but this ravioli seriously tastes so good. It's so much better than the beef ravioli, and my partner, who is absolutely obsessed with beef ravioli, could not tell the difference when I brought this mushroom one and swapped it out on him secretly. I added our usual bolognese sauce to it, and he did not know the difference. He got to the end of his bowl and he had no idea that I had made this switch. So being someone that is not a huge fan of meat, and I do like to swap out sort of meat meals for more vegetable based meals as often as I can, I do now go ahead and buy these as often as I can. So I've just gone ahead and grabbed 4 packs of those, and that will be eaten once a week for the next 4 weeks. So that'll last a month. I've also gone ahead and stocked up on the frozen vegetables here. As you can see, there is so much, but these have been sold out for a few weeks now, I feel like, and we have only got like 2 bags left in the freezer, and we use these a lot for sheet pan vegetables, for like pasta bakes, and even just, I don't know, I feel like we just use these every single night. Whatever we eat for dinner, we add some broccoli to the side, or cauliflower. So I went ahead and got 3 bags of the broccoli. I also got 5 bags of the broccoli and cauliflower mix, which are perfect for my household because my son only likes the cauliflower and my daughter only likes the broccoli, so it's easy to just throw on this bag and I can split it up between the 2 of them. And I also just got given 2 bags of this organic broccoli florets as well. I had ordered 5 bags of the just regular Woolworths brand ones, except as I said, they are low on stock in a lot of things, so they've obviously just substituted it for the organic, which is great because this stuff is usually a lot more expensive. So I'm super happy about that swap. For milks this week, I've grabbed our usual A2 2-litre light milk. I've also grabbed just a long life milk for the cupboard because I feel like we're going to run out, and that probably won't last the whole week, mostly because I'm trying to change over to oat milk for my own like smoothies, coffee, and pretty much anything else I would use milk for. So like I've been having baked oats in the morning for breakfast lately, and I've been swapping out the milk in those for oat milk. So I mean, the meal tastes like oats anyway, so adding the oat milk instead of normal milk really doesn't make too much of a difference on the flavor for that meal. But even if I'm making pancakes or something like that from scratch, then I will add the oat milk instead of normal milk, and that is working out great at the moment. So with doing that though, I've gone ahead and just brought 1 milk because we usually get 2 of these. But I'm hoping that'll be enough for the kids if I'm not using it. And if not though, I did grab this long life milk just so that we don't have to run back to the store if we do run out. Another thing that I grabbed this week was some frozen pineapple pieces. All of the frozen fruit is like super expensive now. I did grab the Creative Gourmet brand just because they didn't have the Woolworths brand of this fruit. Either that or they are out of stock at the moment. So I grabbed a bag of that for smoothies anyway. There's a couple new smoothie recipes that I wanted to try out this week. So that is what that is for. I've also stocked up on some Valia with probiotics, creamy French vanilla yogurt tubs. My kids love their yogurt pouches. I usually get the Valia probiotic strawberry pouches, but my son asked for some vanilla ones this week, and it is just way cheaper to buy them in these little tubs. So I went ahead and grabbed a few 4-packs of those. They're pretty big. I'd say they've got the same amount of yogurt in it as the kids pouches do, but they are just a lot cheaper, and they still have the probiotics, so they're still getting the benefits from it. I've also gone ahead and grabbed some sausages this week. This was pretty much the only meat that I was able to get on the online app because everything else was basically sold out. But I did luckily manage to grab some sausages, but I am pretty sure that that is everything over here in the frozen fridge sort of section. I'm going to go ahead and put all of that away quickly, and then I'll unpack the rest of the groceries and we can get through the rest of this huge grocery haul. I've just unpacked all of our fresh fruits and vegetables. I've gone ahead and brought 2 bunches of bananas this week. I normally have been trying to grab the kids' bananas, but they were sold out on the online app. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 normal bunches of bananas. I grabbed 1 yellow bunch, and then I also grabbed a bunch of the Eat Later bananas as well. I think that is the best option that they have on the Woolworths online app. The fact that you can select to buy them green, I think is really cool because it does make the bananas last a whole lot longer if you have sort of half and half. So I've gone ahead and grabbed those 2 bunches. I've also grabbed 2 punnets of strawberries. I feel like strawberries are the most fluctuating priced item in the grocery store. One week they're $1, the next week they're $5. It's literally insane, but I've gone ahead and grabbed 2 punnets. They actually look pretty good this week, so I'm excited to have a few of those, but I'm sure my kids won't share them too much. They absolutely love strawberries, so they will be gone pretty much by tomorrow. I've gone ahead and grabbed 2 bunches of zucchini here. That is for one of the meals that I'm going to be freezer meal prepping next week. I've also gone ahead and grabbed a huge bag of carrots. I grabbed a quarter watermelon for my kids. I also grabbed a bunch of red onions and 2 packets of these tri-colored capsicums for another meal that I'm going to be freezer meal prepping this week. As I said, I will get into all of those meals soon and sort of talk to you a little bit more about that. But that is everything that we got for fresh fruit and produce this week. But I also grabbed 2 packets of nappies. I did buy the big bulk pack, but they must have been sold out, so they just gave me 2 smaller packs. I've grabbed some turmeric this week as well. As I said earlier with the pineapple, I want to try out a few new smoothie recipes, and I also wanted to try out a couple anti-inflammatory sorry, I cannot find my words, but I wanted to try out a couple anti-inflammatory smoothie recipes because I am having a lot of like back pain and just mum life pain in general, I suppose, and I just want to try out some this is like Worcestershire sauce. It's just so hard to say sometimes. Turmeric, I think it is. I want to try this out in my diet. It's like a popular Indian spice, I'm pretty sure, but it is supposed to have really good anti-inflammatory effects. I think it's close to like a curry flavor, so I don't know. I'll have to find some things to try to add that into some recipes, maybe some chicken recipes or something, but I'm going to try and add that into my diet a little bit and just see if it does help with, you know, my back pain and things like that. I've also gone ahead and grabbed 2 big bottles of prune juice. As you will know, if you've been here for a while, I usually buy this big one, except I wasn't getting through it all in time, and I think it says you're meant to drink it within like 5 days or something. So I started buying the smaller 250 ml bottles, but that just adds up in price so quickly and gets so expensive. But one of yous was so kind to let me know in the comments that I can go ahead and freeze this, which I don't even know why I didn't think of that myself, but I thought I would go ahead and just buy the larger bottles just for the sake of saving money, and the fact that it can be frozen is just, yeah, I can still use it anyway. It's not going to get wasted. But I usually get this Bickford's one. It is so tasty. I seriously have to stop myself from drinking the whole bottle because that would probably be disastrous. It is really good with helping your digestion, and yeah, I'd probably be on the toilet for a while if I drank all of that. But I also wanted to go ahead and try out the Sunraysia prune juice. This is actually cheaper than the Bickford's one. I think it is cheaper in general, or it might have just been on sale, but it was like $1.50 cheaper anyway. So I thought I would try that one out this week, and if I like that, maybe I will grab that one from now on. But I've got 2 bottles. That should last me a while once I freeze some, so I'm happy about that. I also grabbed a big 4-kilo bag of mashed potatoes. I'm actually going to go ahead and make up some freezer mashed potatoes in next week's sort of freezer meal prep video. I was going to do that last time, except I just never got around to it, but I had someone comment and ask me how that's done, so I thought I would definitely go ahead and add that into next week's video. I've also just grabbed a big box of wipes at the back there. We use the little ones wipes. I've also gone ahead and grabbed a bunch of loaves of bread. So I swear, you're probably thinking, make up your mind, wholemeal or white bread. Every single week, I kind of change over what I'm doing. I was on white bread forever. We were eating the low GI white bread for years, and then I decided to change over to the wholemeal to sort of help my kids just get used to wholemeal, so that maybe they will eat wholemeal bread as they grow older and start making their own choices. Except then the wholemeal bread was tasting like weird. It had like this rubbery texture, so I went back to white bread, and the white bread last week had the worst texture. It was just like the wholemeal we were getting. So I thought, you know what, if it's all across the board, I'm just going to go back to wholemeal anyway, and we will just, you know, eat it. And if the kids sort of get sick of bread, good, we'll just move on to a different lunch food. I'll have to figure that out when we get to it. But I've grabbed 2 loaves of wholemeal. If it's no good, yeah, we'll just obviously get through it. Maybe we'll just toast it up every day instead of having sandwiches. I don't know yet, but yeah, the bread is just not, I don't know what's going on with the bread lately. I also grabbed a loaf of raisin toast. My 4-year-old absolutely loves this for breakfast, and so do I. He definitely takes after me in that sense. This stuff is so, so good. So I grabbed 1 loaf of that. I also, do you know what I do love? I love the cafe style raisin toast. They're like huge. Oh no, they're like sort of normal. Is that the cafe style? They're kind of thick, but I think the cafe style are more thicker than that, but I love the cafe style ones. But we've got a really like cheap toaster, and the bits that you put the toast in are really thin, so we can't actually toast them in there. So I have to get the normal raisin toast. That actually looks pretty thick anyway, so hopefully that will fit in the toaster. I also grabbed a box of Ritz crackers. We love snacking on those for lunch. I grabbed a huge box. They actually gave me the whole box of these mini rice crackers. You guys know my 2-year-old is absolutely obsessed with these, and they just went ahead and grabbed a whole box off the shelf for us, so she's going to be super happy to see that in the morning. I went ahead and spoiled myself. The Crave bars that I absolutely love were half price. They were down to $2.50 a box, so that is a huge saving. I went ahead and grabbed 5 or 6 boxes, I think it is. My 4-year-old loves having these for a snack as well. They're so good to throw into like the nappy bag or the car and things like that on long trips, and seriously, they just taste so amazing. This is the Nudge to Fudge flavor, and it is honestly the best flavor they have. I've tried the other 2 flavors. I'm not a huge fan, but the Nudge to Fudge just tastes so good. I grabbed a bunch of chocolate chips this week. So this one's actually funny, this one down the bottom. I'll start with this one. These were in the catalog as something new, and it was only $1. So I think they're normally $2, but it was down to half price. And in the catalog, it looked like a huge packet of these, but this is just one singular picnic little ball thing. It was $1, so not as cheap as I thought it was. I honestly thought it was $1 for a whole bag of chocolates, but I will still be happy with this little treat once I finish the grocery haul tonight. But just grabbed one of those, and I also stocked up on these No Shoe 97% sugar-free choc chips. We are doing a lot of baking lately. We're still home quite a lot, sort of just self-isolating because we feel like it, but I've gone ahead and grabbed some dark chocolate chip baking chips. I grabbed 2 bags of those. We love adding those to our oatmeal cookies. And then I also thought that I would try out these ones. It doesn't say that they're milk chocolate, but I think it says, yeah, it doesn't really say, but these are the dark chocolate ones. So I figure these are the milk chocolate. They only had these, the dark, and then they also had white chocolate, but we have a few of those left in the cupboard still, so I only wanted to stock up on those ones. And yeah, I thought that these would be nice to try for a change. I also went ahead and stocked up on my tea bags. I really needed these this week. I grabbed probably a box maybe a few months ago now, and I have gotten through them all. I absolutely love having a tea in the afternoons now rather than another like coffee or decaf coffee or anything like that. And these seriously taste so amazing. My cousin actually has been drinking tea for years, and she, I guess, has tried out a bunch of different teas, and she was like, don't even look at the others, grab these ones straight away. They're the best brand. Like, the others have nothing on these, and I just trusted her, obviously, because I knew nothing about tea. I went ahead and brought them, and she's right, they actually do taste really amazing. So I'm happy with these. I went ahead and grabbed another box, and the best part was these were half price this week, so it was literally perfect timing. They're usually $10 for the box, but I got them for $5, and with 100 tea bags, they seriously last so long. With a little bit of milk in them, they taste so amazing. I also went ahead and grabbed 2 bags of rolled oats. As I said, we absolutely love our oatmeal cookies. I just made a batch yesterday, and we ran out of rolled oats for them. So I've gone ahead and grabbed 2 more packets of those to stock up the oats container. I have also grabbed 2 boxes of lasagna sheets for one of the freezer meal prep meals. It's kind of lasagna, but it's kind of not. Then I went ahead and grabbed 4 big packs of these mission wraps for the freezer meal prep as well. So I'm pretty sure that is everything. So I'm going to go ahead and put this all away now, but stay tuned. I'm going to let you know what is on our meal plan this week, and I'm also going to explain a little bit about what's coming up in next week's freezer meal prep. So most of that is put away now, except for this stuff here, but that is fine. It can stay on the bench for now. I feel like when we do these huge stock up grocery hauls, our kitchen just is not big enough. But for our weekly meal plan this week, I did open that picnic little bar thing. This is what it looks like on the inside. There is so much gooey caramel in there. It seriously tastes amazing, but they are super expensive for what they are. But on Monday night, we're going to go ahead and have bangers and mash, which is pretty much my favorite meal. So I'm super excited for that one. On Tuesday night, we're having mushroom ravioli. On Wednesday night, we are having lasagna roll-ups. This is actually a new recipe that I found online, so I'm super excited to make a couple trays of that up. I'm going to cook one up for now, as they say, one for now, one for later. I'm going to cook one up for now, and I'm going to chuck the other one in the freezer. But I will be filming that in the freezer meal prep next week, so definitely stay tuned for that. It seriously looks so delicious. Thursday night, we're just going to have leftovers. Friday night, I am renaming Fajita Friday for the next 4 weeks because I'm going to be meal prepping a whole bunch of chicken fajita packs for the freezer, so I can just easily bring them out on Thursday so they are ready to cook up really quickly on Friday night. I don't need to prep anything. They're going to be all done and ready for me in the freezer, and I'm so excited to get those packs together. On Saturday night, we are having fried rice. This is something that I actually sort of threw together with a bunch of ingredients that we needed to use up in the freezer, and it turned out so delicious that I want to go ahead and make it again, but in huge freezer meal prep form. So it will last pretty much, I reckon, I think it's like 3 months for rice when it goes in the freezer. So we will have plenty of that on hand to bring out another night for dinner if we want later on in the month. And then on Sunday night, we are having Old Faithful fish and sheet pan vegetables. By sheet pan vegetables, I mean, like, as I said earlier, the frozen broccoli and cauliflower. We just throw a bag of that on. Maybe if I've already filmed the freezer mash, I will grab one of those out. But that is everything that is on our meal plan this week. Hopefully that gives you a little bit better of an idea of what you are going to be seeing in next week's monthly freezer meal prep video. I am going to go ahead and eat the rest of my chocolate now. Okay friends, so that is everything that is in this month's grocery haul and meal plan. I hope this gave you some new sort of dinner ideas or meal inspiration. Don't forget to turn on those bell notifications to all so that you are notified as soon as I upload next week's monthly freezer meal prep video. It's gonna be a good one, but as always, I appreciate you guys being here and always showing up. Thank you for watching my video today. I hope you all have a really fantastic week, and I'll be back here again really soon with a brand new video.